Sunday, the 24th of May, sees you blinking at the daylight like a startled mole. Grand brunch plans involving homemade hollandaise? Aye, right. More likely you will be excavating the crumbs from the sofa and calling it breakfast. The Doomscope animal today is a bunyip that nobody believes in, which mirrors the plausibility of those purposes. By afternoon, you'll be halfway to B&M, convinced a scented candle will solve all life's problems. Mars is whispering sweet nothings about velvet cushions. Before you can say add to basket, you've dropped a small fortune on a pineapple-shaped ice bucket and a subscription to Exotic Pet Monthly. Your overdraft is sending you worried texts, but you're already planning the Instagram reel. Evening, Netflix coma or Aperol spritz o'clock? The answer, naturally, is both. You will mainlining Scandi Noir until subtitles are seared into your brain. Around 3:17 a.m., face down on the cushions, convinced you have reinvented the cheese toasty. Remember that questionable Facebook post from 2016? An update is imminent. Advice: hide your credit card from yourself, you're no longer to be trusted. This Sunday, Taurus, that mountain range of clothes by the bed is now a permanent geological feature. Mercury's messing about, turning a planned healthy breakfast into a full English consumed still in your pajamas. The alarm clock. Currently experiencing an existential crisis after being repeatedly abused. Venus is giving your bank account the side eye, whispering sweet nothings about essential online purchases. Honestly, who needs artisanal cheese at 11 a.m.? Mars is aggressively promoting 11s as a vital meal, but your stomach is already staging a minor revolt. This afternoon, you'll open Netflix, intending to find something light. 3 hours later, you're an expert on competitive dog grooming. Social plans? Your phone's vibrating, but your soul is begging for silence. You briefly consider changing your name and moving to a remote Scottish island. This evening, total relaxation. You'll aim for one episode but end up binging the entire series about restoring antique furniture. Someone will attempt a video call, probably to discuss something incredibly trivial. The cosmos has concerns. Advice: embrace the chaos. Accept that your TV remote is now surgically attached to your hand. Today, Sunday the 24th of May, you'll surface blinking around 11s convinced it's still Saturday. Your brain's currently juggling 42 tabs, perfecting banana bread, the fallout from Carol's new haircut and the entire soundtrack to Frozen, again. This afternoon, Venus is giving you the silent treatment for revealing her secret addiction to those bizarre pimple-popping videos. The shame. Your Doomscope object today is a hair tie on its last stretch, flatter than a pancake after a toddler's sat on it. You're currently WhatsApping 4 different group chats about precisely nothing of any importance. Lovely. By tea time, aspirations of roast chicken have been replaced by the alluring siren song of the takeaway menu. The sofa is calling, promising a box set binge of that true crime documentary you pretend you don't enjoy. Neptune is conspiring to hide the TV remote in increasingly improbable locations, like inside the biscuit tin. The tic-tac spiral will last until bedtime, liking videos of cats doing park hour that you'll deny ever seeing tomorrow. Advice: practice selective hearing. Some things are better left unheard, especially if your Auntie Brenda is telling you about her bunions. Cancer, Sunday's cosmic forecast suggests maximum comfort levels achieved. You'll surface approximately midday, convinced you need artisan toast. This thought will last roughly 7 minutes before the gravitational pull of the sofa proves too strong. Coffee? Definitely. Leaving the house? Less likely than finding a decent parking space on a Saturday. This afternoon, your phone pings incessantly. Friends are suggesting outdoor activities. The group chat has predictably exploded over whether Friends jumped the shark after Series 6, again. You'll compose a withering reply, reread it, and chicken out. Venus is siding with the comfy sofa today. She gets it. As evening approaches, Netflix suggests critically acclaimed dramas. Ignore it. Settle for a triple cheese pizza, and fall down a rabbit hole of strangely satisfying cleaning videos. For 10 glorious seconds you will consider becoming a professional organizer. Then TikTok suggests a dance challenge and you remember your hips don't lie. NASA just posted a new nebula pic. You are strangely moved. Again. Advice: stop trying to fold a fitted sheet, Cancer. It's not happening. Sunday the 24th of May. Right, Leo, alarm clocks. Avoid. Seriously. The universe believes you are one snooze button away from missing that bottomless Prosecco brunch with the girls. Speaking of which, your soulmate today is definitely that bacon sandwich, even if Jupiter's judging you for still wearing your pajamas at lunchtime. By the afternoon, you'll embark on a mission to find the perfect outfit. 3 hours and 17 try-ons later, you'll conclude that everything you own is hideous and resolve to live in yoga pants forever. This will trigger an emergency Netflix and biscuit intervention, naturally. Tonight's agenda: ordering a takeaway for 4, because you deserve it, then spending the evening complaining there's nothing good on telly. Turns out Mars is having a laugh at your expense today. The stars have spoken. Leo, the cosmos has added a small admin fee to your chaos today, payable in dignity. By evening, even Saturn is watching your choices like a neighbor twitching the curtains. Advice: stop trying to blame the dog for eating all the chocolate digestives. This Sunday, Virgo, you'll wake up wondering if your brain's been replaced with a hyperactive hamster on an espresso drip. That family group chat is already blowing up about brunch. You're debating risking real trousers versus alphabetizing the biscuit tin. Alphabetical is always better. Around 2:17 p.m., you'll be knee-deep in TikTok renovation videos, genuinely believing you can build a pizza oven from garden pavers and sheer force of will. Venus is giving your bank balance the side-eye of doom. Suddenly, you're not just redecorating the downstairs loo, you're mentally redesigning next door's garden gnome collection. Lovely. This evening, the moon's whispering eat your feelings, and you're considering that extra-large pizza with precisely 47 strategically placed pepperoni, because, science. Before you order, you'll spend 17 minutes researching the ethical implications of pineapple as a topping. And then your best mate's dating profile becomes your next project, because their bio contains the word defiantly when it should be definitely. This cannot stand. Advice: stop organizing fun. The universe has hidden your pineapple. Sunday the 24th of May sees you surfacing at precisely 11:53 a.m., already experiencing that uniquely Libra guilt. Were you too enthusiastic during karaoke last night? Brunch is less a plan, more a vague concept, oscillating between Eggs Benedict and a green smoothie that tastes suspiciously like pond water. The Doomscope vegetable today is that rogue sprout from last week's potatoes, staring back at you from the fruit bowl with judgment. This afternoon, Mars is doing its best to scupper your social calendar. 2 garden parties both boasting Aperol spritzes and passive-aggressive chat. Naturally, you'll attempt both, ending up juggling vol au vents at Mrs. Henderson's while simultaneously speed walking towards the Johnson's place. Evening beckons with the promise of telly, but selecting something feels like being trapped in Netflix's purgatory. You will spend an hour scrolling, at approximately 7 documentaries you'll never watch, before rewatching Bake Off from 2017. That cheeky text you sent earlier, it was received. And screenshot. Advice: stop seeking external validation. Put down the phone. You are enough. Also, those shoes are fabulous. Scorpio, the birds are tweeting, but let's be honest, you're not. Your current ambition extends only as far as remembering to breathe. Venus is judging your pajamas, which frankly, is rich coming from a planet. Before midday strikes, attempt upright posture. 3 strong brews are vital. Your cat. It's not just giving you side-eye, it started a book club to discuss your life choices. Brunch is calling, specifically the delivery driver. You'll spend a happy hour comparing full English breakfasts online, sighing like a punctured airbed. The afternoon involves a tactical retreat from the sofa, hindered by the remote control's gravitational pull. That Pilates DVD from 2022? It's judging you too. The cosmos has sent a search party. Evening brings the glorious vanishing act of social plans. That dating app notification can wait. You're about to engage in a spirited debate on whether pineapple belongs on pizza. You'll call it relaxing, when really it's procrastinating with better snacks. Advice: embrace the comfortable chair. Your sofa thinks you're great. Sunday the 24th of May and you're awake before 10? Unheard of. You'll spend the first hour calculating if it's acceptable to have a full roast dinner for brunch. Your Doomscope animal today is a Pegasus who's grounded, because it owes Ryanair 800 quid for excess baggage. Social media beckons, and you'll achieve peak influencer status posting a boomerang of your coffee, before questioning every life choice you've ever made. The afternoon brings grand plans for absolutely nothing. That romantic picnic? You forgot to buy bread. Instead, you'll find yourself inexplicably drawn to online shopping, purchasing a sequined cushion shaped like a pug. You'll then spend 2 hours trying to find the perfect spot for it, rearranging the living room 17 times. Evening sees you promising to meet friends in 10 minutes. This is a blatant lie. 20 minutes later they will text, "Are you even real?" You'll arrive 40 minutes late, blaming the traffic, on a Sunday, but secretly you were watching cat videos. You'll declare it quality time, but it's really just procrastination in a jazzy top. Advice: manage expectations. Starting with your own. This Sunday, you'll be woken by sunlight at precisely the moment you were dreaming of winning the lottery. Grand brunch plans will evaporate faster than Prosecco at a hen party. You'll reach for a coffee, pause, then neck it anyway, because what's one more bad decision? The afternoon is earmarked for self-care, which translates to wrestling with a lump of clay that stubbornly refuses to become a bowl. Your misshapen pottery now looks like something Picasso rejected for being too weird. Tonight, the siren call of Deliveroo versus the virtuous promise of home cooking. You will spend an hour comparing pizza deals, factoring in delivery charges and promotional codes, only to order the same thing you always do. You will doom scroll for 97 minutes, then try to blame it on the algorithm. You might even watch Jamie Oliver, purely for the self-inflicted guilt. The cat will judge you silently. Advice: competitive relaxing is still relaxing. Just don't log it in a spreadsheet. And if the pizza arrives late, tell them the stars aligned against them. It's Sunday, Aquarius, and that lie-in you were planning? Yeah, not a chance. Instead, you're awake at sparrow fart, gripped by the sudden need to Marie Kondo your sock drawer. This involves tipping the entire contents onto the bed, deciding everything sparks joy, and shoving it all back in again. Mercury is currently doing the Macarena, apparently. This afternoon, Venus is offering compliments, but you're too busy arguing with strangers online about whether pineapple belongs on pizza. It doesn't. Mars is in retrograde, so prepare for a tactical afternoon nap followed by a deep dive into cat videos on YouTube. This evening, Jupiter says try that new sourdough pizza place. At 3:17 a.m. you'll be wide awake, wondering if you imagined that conversation with your neighbor about building a shed. Today is perfect for confidence. Fake it so hard you almost believe it. Just add 3 chihuahuas and a tiara. Mercury suggests you call it personal growth, which is generous considering the evidence. Advice: stop pretending you didn't see that text. This Sunday, Pisces, you'll wake up convinced you've invented a revolutionary new duvet nest, until you attempt to stand and remember gravity is still a thing. Your plans for artisanal sourdough are swiftly replaced by fighting your partner over the last crumpet. We're not judging. Much. The afternoon features a valiant attempt to be productive, spectacularly thwarted by a marathon of come dine with me and suddenly needing to know everything about antique thimbles. By 4:17 p.m., you'll be crafting the perfect just leaving text whilst simultaneously searching for the remote down the back of the sofa. Venus is currently experiencing technical difficulties and has muted you. You'll also spend 20 minutes debating whether to wear Crocs to the shop. Don't. Evenings call for that cheese and onion toasty you can actually manage after a day of extreme leisure. If you refresh Deliveroo one more time, you will not summon a bargain, you will summon crippling indecision. Advice: your brain is not Google. Stop searching for answers you already know.